Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another scene of living world of darkness, Rage across New York. Or Rage against New York. And today we start our scene with, with Robin, who has been brought by Jacob to the cub den, where she hasn't really seen anyone yet. It's kind of cold, so she's probably spent the entire night sitting up, shivering because it's cold and she doesn't really have a lot of clothes to wear.
The You see a black wolf in the distance. The It has scars towards his chest, and the wolf slowly approaches.
She'll get up, kind of stretch her muscles, probably a bit stiff from sitting there.
The wolf will slowly turn into this man.
Yeah, she's still not really getting used to that, so. But it's no longer that she's screaming or whatever. But she does look a bit wide-eyed as this guy's changing.
There's another person who kind of comes, and you hear them talking. Give her the clothes, as this guy says, and he nods. And you see he pulls a bunch of clothing, and he says, hello, I'm sorry, I'm Vinny. Um, the I was told to give this stuff to you.
Oh,
Your
uh,
clothes from your home.
oh, oh, okay. Thank you.
I have to apologize. We informed your parents regarding your situation.
Wait, you did?
There was a brief talk regarding what is about to happen, but that is a how do I say? It happens to everybody. Before you go back to meet with them, there's someone who goes and explains the situation to them.
I I figured that Jacob would do that.
Well, we do not have Jacob in that program. But if he disrespected anybody, we will apologize. I will talk with the under the bridge Raya.
What? What? Whom?
Under the bridge Raya. Glasswalker Ragabash. But I
Uh,
am really sorry. I gotta go. I should not speak more while he's here. As he points out the other guy.
oh, right. Sorry. Thank you for the clothes and everything.
No problem at all.
Yeah.
The
Bye.
Bye bye, as you hear him say.
Hmm.
The guy looks at you. There's this weirdness upon him. The human body does not suit him. He doesn't look after himself. His fingernails are long. He has a lion's mane. His beard is extremely
Hmm.
weird. The He doesn't wear matching clothes. Someone made a joke and made him wear, a pants that has unicorns, but it seems that he doesn't give a shit.
She'll she'll notice that. Smile faintly, and
I am Bites the Weak, Lupus Adrian, Shadow Lord Dirge, then parents of the Sept the Green.
Septus green. Okay.
You're Robin Clay.
Yes.
Okay, Ruben, sit. Let's talk.
Okay. She'll sit down again on the ground.
He will sit as well. The It is cold, isn't it?
Yes.
Please wear the clothes we brought you. Or
Okay.
actually, he doesn't say please. He says, wear the clothes we brought you.
Okay. She'll yeah, she'll like take a sweater and put it over the dress that she's wearing and her coat, which probably a given. And
Mhm. If you want, we can go to Umbra. Umbra is warmer,
right. Um.
but
Well, if you prefer that, sure. I did see the Umbra.
Umbra. Before we continue going to Umbra or anything, tell me what do you know so I can understand what do you know and tell you things and we can, like Hamid says, communicate better.
Um. Jacob has told me about um uh, what we are. The um uh, uh that there are hominids, wolves, and in between, werewolves. What are they called? Oh,
Metis,
Metis. Yes. He's told me about the different functions. Uh,
tribes,
the tribes, yes, also, but also like
auspices,
yes, the Ragabash, Theurge, Philodox, Galliard, and the other one, fighters, the runes.
every
Um,
every every Garu is a warrior. Aruns are just
yeah.
Aruns are known to be generals. It's a
Okay.
common misunderstanding.
No, he said that. He said that.
Okay,
Yeah, and told me about the spirit worlds and how
Umbra.
we, yes, how we deal with that somewhat.
Yes,
He told me about what we fight.
the worm.
Mm, yeah, and the Weaver, right?
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Now, I will explain certain things that may not have been explained to you. But even if it's explained, you will hear for a second time.
Okay.
You are part spirit, part wolf, and part human.
Yes.
That makes you into a Garu.
Mm.
Before humans know, well, before humans and what they call history, it was us who was there managing humans, the population of humans.
Oh.
There was a balance in the world. But this balance is broken. There are many explanations regarding why, but the worm is one of the prime forces of the world. And this, as he like hits his hand to the ground, Wild is creator.
Hmm.
Wild created things, which will be given to you, which will I will explain it more, but easily. The wild created things. Beaver shaped them. Worm destroyed them. The Weaver wanted to control everything. So it is known. as the it took worm under his its webs, and the worm went mad. So worm turned into the corrupter and not the destroyer. The unbalanced world is everywhere. Let me ask you a small question. Where you used to live as Hamid, was it New York?
I grew up here. Though last couple of years I was in Boston.
When you were a kid,
Hmm.
the way you breathe, was it more normal for you? And when you come back to New York, how do you feel? Or have you ever been in a forest?
Well, of course I have.
The way you breathe in the forest, how easy it is, and the way you breathe in a city. Do you realize the differences?
She thinks about it. I guess. I mean, the air is more fresh there. It's less polluted, right?
I don't know what polluted means, but yes, it's more fresh. The You would probably realize how trees are being cut. The forests are getting smaller and cities are getting bigger.
Hmm.
It is a sign of unbalance.
Right. I can understand that. There's a lot of never mind. Yeah.
But this is a simple explanation. There are monsters of the worm. It is not just unbalanced. The world is getting corrupted, and our job is to fight with the worm. It was always our job to remain as the leaders of the world, but it has changed.
When-
Oh, see, I know there are some information is wrong here, but you're a cub and you
mm,
learn
oh yeah.
propaganda.
I know. That's fine. Um, when you say fight, um, you mean you mean fight, right? Like not like a political campaign or anything, but actually like
He pulls the sweater and there are like scars there.
yeah,
Fight.
right. Hmm.
But there are political things in Garu Nation. There are ways to affect things. One time I was in a city going to a glasswalker sept. We wanted to kill a politician who wanted to cut down our trees close to our sept. We couldn't find him in the city. Glasswalker asked to his friend, and he learned in 3 seconds with his weird thing, with his call. He calls someone. They say it calling.
You mean a cell phone?
I don't know.
Like this one? And she'll actually pull out her own. Oh wait, no, she doesn't have an own. Never mind.
Hmm.
No, sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Switch
No,
that.
it's completely okay. The I don't know, but you talk towards a towards an item. My dinner just came in. I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Cell phone, yes, probably.
Hmm.
So, do you know what Galliard is?
Um, I know I am one, and um, they said that Jacob told me that they are um, storytellers, performers, um, l- lore keepers.
Why? Let's say,
Mm. Um,
no, why? No, you are a storyteller. Why you storytell? Why?
uh, to um, to make sure that I like to teach people. Um,
Why you teach?
I don't know.
I am at
Sorry.
tears. You don't need to say sorry. It's fine. Many people doesn't see proper Galliard. That is their problem. The Galliard is a different duty. Ragabash is the one who questions, is the one who makes sure the Garu nation is on the right path, is make sure the Garu nation is on a path and the hubris and pride doesn't get in the way. They teach lessons to people, or other Garu. Theurges are the ones who talk with spirits. Garu nation's biggest ally is the spirits of the nation. We talk and we give wisdom, similar to Ragabashes sometimes. But Philodoxus, we have a law, and they are the keepers of the law. Arun is the one who is a general. When there's a fight against the enemy, they make sure they make sure we do the best tactics. They enter first most of the time. Galliard. As you can see, all the auspices has this weird different way. Pardon. All the auspices has an explanation.
Hmm.
We, in my tribe, we call it the Galliards, the soul of the nation. And there's a reason for that. It's because how would you feel if I say, we will go and murder things right now?
I would not like that.
What if I tell you that the world is in grave danger and in need? We will save your parents and make sure the future possibilities, but make sure they have future possibilities and their generations will come after them. Why you would tell a story that happened long, long time ago? Why
Um,
there are stories that happened long, long time ago?
to I mean, there can be several things, right? Could be a lesson in the story, or to remember something so that it won't be forgotten.
Why a warlike nation doesn't want to forget its history?
Because it's proud of it.
because we won't fall to the other way. I'm trying to tell you that the Galliard's job is to keep the passion of the Garo nation, keep the Garo nation focused on fighting with the worm. They're keepers of lore and history because the keeper and the lore and history is tools to use these things. Use it for keeping Garu intact together. Imagine you hear a story regarding your lost and great ancestor who defeated the worm. You feel proud, but you also want to be like them. Your job as a Galliard is to make people believe and understand we fight, but we fight for something.
Right.
Do you understand? Do you have questions? Ask.
I understand. It just feels a bit strange. Um, it feels like we have to talk good the bad things we do. Like you're saying that it sounds bad when we say that we murder, that we go and murder something or someone. So instead we call it saving our future generations, which sounds way more. It sounds like we are propagandizing our efforts.
The We are not murderers. There are murderers in Garo Nation. But the concept of murder, as I have talked with many other Ragabashes, is Hamid. For a wolf, there is only breakfast and dinner when it first changes, and survival. There are no saints in the animal kingdom, they say. Have you ever heard this term?
No, but I understand it.
The
Animals do what their instinct tells them to do, and there is no room for mercy or murder.
the while the word is dying, while my mother Gaia told me to defend it, I should fight with the enemies of Gaia. That's what I believe. According to other individuals, I raise Garu in a weird way. Before we continue, I will tell you this. When you make mistake, I will be harsh.
I won't make mistakes.
Good. Good. When if you want, I can show you why we fight. But you need to be ready.
Well, I mean, I need to understand at some point. Might as well be now.
Then come with me.
Okay.
He gets up.
So was he.
Now, we will go into city. Did they told you about the rage?
Yes, they said that normal humans would be scared of it a bit, in a
Yes.
way.
You need to get used to it. Are
Okay.
you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Bites the week. Starts walking.
Mm, Robin is following.
He moves in the city. You go outside of the sept, and he says, while they are going, normally cubs aren't allowed to leave the sept without anybody, any cliff near them. Do you know the term cliff?
Um, I've heard of it. It's 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 what you are when you're no longer a cub.
Yes. Yes. Now, I don't like city. I will be silent in the city, but I need you to follow me. And be silent and don't do anything other than following me. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Follow me now. As he like starts walking.
Yeah, she'll follow, like literally walk behind him.
The you will go to an alleyway that is distant from the Scepter of Green. Like you will walk for like 15 minutes with him. Um, the guy is also behind you. This kid, Vinny, but he doesn't come near you guys. Um, basically, he enters an alleyway and says, "Now, look at the water."
Robin will look at, I don't know, like a pool that he's
Yeah, there's a pool
looking
at
at.
the there's
Yeah.
a, like a small pool of
Okay.
water because of the rain, probably. Like there was a rain.
Mhm.
What do you see?
Um, that's water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So water.
Try your connection with Gaia. Try to look to the other side.
Oh, okay.
You can
Uh,
see if you want to, but don't try to enter. Just look.
oh, how do I do that?
You focus
Mm-hmm.
and try to reach to your inner spiritual self. It will guide you.
Okay. Yeah, she'll try this. I swear, if I botch instead, she'll fall through. Fuck you.
Roll me your
No, jeez.
yeah.
No, that's just a fail.
What do you see?
Um, water. Um, sorry.
Don't say sorry. You will wait until you do.
Okay.
As he like touches your shoulder, you feel like something just gave you some strength or something. Try again.
Okay. And she'll try again.
Mm-hmm. You see the spiritual world, but the it is a bit different. For 6 seconds, you sure you saw a bloodbane.
Yeah, as soon as she sees that, she'll just kind of stumble backwards. Probably stumble against him.
Hmm.
Whoa! What's.
You're it near humans. There are humans there. Calm down.
Right. Sorry. Um,
Follow me.
okay.
Because he starts walking towards Sep this time.
She'll follow, but she just keeps kind of glancing around at this point.
Mhm. Then he says, like, then you keep glancing around, he says, "You're safe. Don't worry."
Right. Yeah, okay.
You will arrive to the Sept with him. He will immediately pull you in towards the veil protected area and come to the near the cub dens, which he will sit immediately again, and he will say, "Sit."
Yes.
Do you know why? Ah, go on. Sorry.
No, she sits down. It's really.
Do you know why that thing is there?
What was that thing?
It was a bloodbane. Remember those good spirits around you when you first entered the Umbra?
Mm-hmm.
When the worm corrupts, they look into those beasts. Now,
So, is everything with our blood spirits bad?
no, not every blood spirit is bad. No, there are good blood spirits.
She looks a little more relieved at that point. Okay.
The basic thing, Robin, is that thing is there for a reason. That thing happened because something in the Tellurian, this world, happened in that area that created that monster.
What would create such a monster?
Leeches or
Just.
vampires, they do exist.
Jacob told me. It,
Or a disaster, someone killing someone. Or, what homids call drugs. You put it to your blood spills. Things get messy sometimes.
right. Okay.
I will try to show you a better example. There's a woman who works in her apartment. She is possessed by a bane. I will try to save her soon, but maybe you can help me in the future. That can be our education.
Okay.
This woman is acting very strangely. She whispers things from her packmates back. Woman lives in large building. Packmates are the ones who lives in the building.
Packmates. Is she part of the nation?
No.
Oh.
She
How
lives in an
did she
apartment.
get. Oh. Oh, right. You mean her flat? Like the people that live in the same flat?
Building. Bigger.
Right. Okay.
She creates problems by talking bad day, spreading bad energies.
Okay. Um,
That is all that woman does. It is but Bane possessed her to do so. The Bane gains more power the more woman spreads lies.
mm. Does she suffer from any kind of mental illness?
I don't know. You will find out, right?
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought you had the case examined already.
No. Now, Robin Clay.
Yes.
When you talk who someone who's higher than you in rank, you show respect.
I try to.
Yes. The When you're meeting for someone for the first time, you introduce yourself with your name, breed, and auspice. If you have a rank, you present the rank. If you have a deed name, you present the deed name.
Name,
Name, deed name,
deed
breed,
name,
auspice, rank.
breed, auspice, rank. Name, deed name, breed, auspice, rank.
You are Silverfang. You're a stock of the Silverfang. Not you're not a Silverfang. You are a stock of Silverfang. If you become Silverfang, it is customary for them to not get deed names. So you don't need a deed name if you become a Silverfang.
I see.
The, when you meet someone one rank above for the first time, or when you deal with someone who is like me, lupus, make sure you bare your throat. But
Oh.
when you are meeting with someone who's really higher than you, like me,
Hmm.
you need to show respect more. You gotta show your belly and throat.
She looks confused at this.
When I meet with Mother Larissa, alpha of the pack, this is what I do. As he starts flopping, showing his belly and throat, not towards you, towards probably where Mother Larissa is.
That looks highly uncomfortable and not very practical. What's the reason behind these shows of respect? I'm not familiar with them.
It is Litany says we need to submit to those in higher rank. It is customary when you first met,
Okay, but why not just shake hands or bow or something like
because
that?
those are the Hamid ways. You're not Hamid. You're Lupus, Hamid, and Spirit. You're Karu.
Oh, okay, I'll practice that then.
Good. These are more lessons are coming. Just a second. The When you talk from something from higher rank,
Hmm.
you call them Raya. It's an honorific sign of respect. So many call me Bites the Weak Raya or Raya.
Yes. Um, bites the weak, Raya?
Good. Never ever turn your back on an elder. It's a massive sign of disrespect.
Okay.
There are wolves among us. So when you make an eye contact with me, that means you challenge what I say.
Oh, oh, sorry. And she immediately looks at the floor.
Mhm. Many Hamids, pardon, many lupus will take it that way. But you're a cub.
I didn't mean to do anything bad.
I know. The Garu sets their issues with challenges. We are an angry nation. We got rage because we have to deal with monsters.
Hmm.
And when there's a challenge, you can choose the terms if you're challenged. Let's say you and the cub, Jason, has a problem. You didn't like what he said and you challenged Jason. Jason can say, okay, we will fight in Hamid form, and try to fight with the metal spoons,
Metal spoons?
big spoons, clubs.
Metal spoons. Right. Sure.
So, but you have always the right to call for a Fridax, who, or the master of challenges of the Sept, when you want these things done properly.
Hmm.
Not every challenges are combat. Most of them are.
So you can choose a non-combat challenge.
The There was one of the Ragabashes I heard. He said I'm the best fighter, and when he was challenged, he said, "We're gonna choose the best fighter with uh, trick questions." That doesn't work that way. It is regarding to the problem. When you insult someone's honor, the Philodox might have to say you will have to fight.
Okay.
You know how to fight.
Um, no.
You will learn. We will meet every day and fight.
I don't.
You do. That is not a question. What's
Yes.
gonna happen when
I,
those bloodbanes attacks to the sept? They attack 2 times. No, 3 times.
right. I I understand. It's just that it's not something that I'm comfortable with yet, or at all. I hope I will never be.
You should be, and you should hope you will be comfortable. We are a warriors nation. There's a war going on. You need to learn how to fight and defend yourself.
Mm, okay.
There's a rune named Simon. He is good at fighting.
I met him. Yeah. He's in Jacob's back.
Yes, he is.
Hmm.
Jacob Clay Raya and Simon Raya. No, grants the eternal rest Raya.
Um. Right. Uh, I
For
need
you,
to.
not for me.
I can't just Never mind. Okay.
Have you heard about litany?
Jacob said it. Jacob Raya said it was a set of rules that we live by, but he has not explained them yet. Except he said something about uh, two of us mm, reproducing being bad.
I'm gonna explain the rules to you. And as the ranking Silverfang, I will ask Jacob Clay to teach you, to give you a well designed education, detailed. Garu shall not mate with another Garu. Combat the worm wherever it dwells and wherever it breeds. Respect the territory of another. Accept an honorable surrender. Submission to those in higher station. Respect those beneath you, all are of Gaia. The first share of the kill for the greatest in station. You shall not eat flesh of the humans. Veil shall not be lifted. Do not suffer Thai people Tantai sickness. Leader may be challenged any time during peace. The leader may not be challenged during wartime. You shall take no action cause cairn to be violated.
That's it.
Yes. Why? You want more rules?
Um. Well, no. Well, I mean, I don't presume to know all human laws, but I know that there are way more.
We're no humans.
No, no. Um, that's what I've been told, but it's still. I mean, I'm not gonna. I'll need to. I need to remember this. It just feels like they're. I'm used to know or to have like law books that are like I don't know like 10, 20 books filled with laws and everything. So it just seems a bit small. Um, but it's enough to learn. Like um,
Talk with Jacob Clay.
mhm.
The tomorrow morning after our training, I will teach you how to be more lupus. Homid cubs are lacking how to be more lupus.
Mm. Is there anything that I can study beforehand? Any study material? References?
He's looking at you like, what? What did you say?
Um, I mean, in uh, in college, university, they're usually when we're taught a lesson, we get like a handout, written down information that we study beforehand, so that we can ask questions when the seminar is actually starting. When we learn what we need to learn. Um,
Yes.
so I was just wondering if there was anything I could do beforehand to prepare myself.
Good. I got away. As he pulls a um a book and like book has like empty pages. He goes notes from Olaf, and he carves out the places teeth of titanium and the buddy system. It says etiquette, litany, and the ranks of the nation. He gives you like 3 papers and says he like shreds the book, gives you 3 papers and says,
Oh
"Yes,
God!
this."
When he shreds the book, Robin's eyes grow wide. Like you don't do that to books.
It's let's just say it's a painting book.
Still, you don't do that to books. But she'll take the papers and she'll like skim them through and then nods. Okay, I'll learn these before tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Okay, I can do that.
Every cub is in a pack of the cub pack.
Cup pack. I see.
Jason is your alpha. There are
Okay.
3 Turge cubs.
That's. Mhm.
And there's one called Garm. He looks like a dragon. What they say, dragon, in um in Umbra. So don't fear. There's
Okay.
Natalie,
Natalie?
not Natalie, sorry, Helena.
I was
She
like,
looks
where?
like a fox in Umbra.
Mm-hmm.
There is Jason, who looks like Hamid in Umbra. He will walk around in Hamid. Um, then you see someone who is not smiling around here as he shows the dens. That's just Jason.
Okay.
There's Fatima. She's also Turge.
Mm-hmm.
And Nicola, who's Arun.
Okay. And Jason is what?
Jason is Alpha. Jason is a Philodux.
Oh, right.
And there's Altani. He's a Silverfang as well. Philodux. I didn't met with Altani yet.
Oh,
He is around probably. You can find him from smelling him. He smells a lot like Silverfang.
I see.
He is a noble, son of a king
Oh,
of one of the Silverfang houses. Elder Farman Nayar. A king and an elder Turge. No,
uh,
Philodux.
I see.
He knows many things regarding nation. That's what I heard. But I also heard he's a bit naive.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I heard. So, find them and meet with them. If you have any questions, you can always ask me regarding nation or anything. Your den mother is around as well. She's a Metis Uktana Atro, voice of Veiled Rains Raya.
Yes, I'll do that.
Good.
Um, does everybody look different in the Umbra?
No. No. Why you ask?
Um, well, I look a bit different as well.
How do you look?
Um, I mean, I'm still myself. I'm not like a fox or a dragon. I'm just there's um there's blood.
If you want, we can find that out. Why?
I would like that. It gave me
Okay.
quite a scare earlier on.
You don't need to scare. We are safe here. But what you need to do is look around. If there's any spirits walks around you, let me know, okay? If there's any
Okay,
spirit walks around you more than 2 minutes, let me know.
all right.
Good. Now, I need to feed spirits and go near Nicola for his training. You wait for other cubs, and you can socialize in this sept. If you want to go to Umbra, I can pull you there. Many Garu are there.
There was a theurge, Cami.
I heard about this, Tjurj.
She she and Jacob and Simon, they I mean, oh, well, you know what I mean. Uh,
What do you mean? I
they
don't know.
I meant the Raya adding. I need to.
Get used to it.
Yes. But anyway, they showed me how to step into the Umbra.
Good. Okay. I'm gonna leave now.
Okay.
As he turns into this black wolf and fucks off.
Mm, yeah, Robin will remain sitting where she's sitting, kind of like in front of the cubs den, and starts reading through these papers and starts memorizing them like very good, brave little students. And it's there that we will end the scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Well, I mean, not necessarily since I'm the only player. Thank you, ST, for STing. And thank you, watchers, for watching. This was another scene of Living World of Darkness, Rage Against New York.